Hello everyone. Today I'm diving into a topic that's as old as the media itself, brainwashing. Now don't let the term scare you off. While it might sound extreme, media influence is something we experience daily, often without even realizing it. So let's break it down. First up, let's talk about television. Ever notice how the same ideas keep popping up over and over on your favorite shows and news channels? That's repetition at work. It's called the mere exposure effect. The more we see something, the more we start to accept it as normal. Think of it like this. Political rhetoric or specific ideologies get pumped into your living room during prime time. The goal? To shape your beliefs and opinions, often for someone else's gain.
The sharing of biased and
false news has become all too common on social media.
More alarming, some media outlets publish things that simply aren't true without checking facts first.
Unfortunately, some members of the media use their platforms to push their own personal bias and agenda to control exactly what people think. And this is extremely dangerous to our democracy.
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 Next, emotional manipulation. TV shows and ads are masters at this, using powerful visuals and music to make you feel a certain way. They associate emotions like fear, joy, or anger with specific ideas or products. Ever wonder why news programs focus on dramatic, fear-inducing events? It's to keep you watching, glued to your screen, and sometimes to push a particular narrative. And let's not forget about authority figures. We tend to trust news anchors, hosts, or even characters in TV shows who are portrayed as experts. This trust can be used to shape our opinions and beliefs, sometimes without us even knowing it. Now, onto movies. Films often use narrative framing to subtly influence our beliefs. By presenting ideas within a story, they allow us to empathize with characters and their viewpoints. This can be a powerful tool for shaping public perception. And then there's cultural representation. Repeated portrayals of certain groups or lifestyles as good or bad can shape our perceptions over time. Let's move on to radio. The intimacy of radio allows hosts to build a strong personal connection with listeners, making them more susceptible to influence. Repetition of jingles or slogans embeds ideas in our minds, and certain stations create echo chambers where we hear only one perspective. Finally, let's talk about the internet. Social media platforms and search engines use algorithms to show us content tailored to our preferences, creating echo chambers. This reinforces our existing beliefs, making it hard to see other viewpoints. And misinformation? It spreads like wildfire online, making it easy to believe false narratives. So how do we protect ourselves from media brainwashing? It all starts with critical thinking. Evaluate the source, intent, and content of the media you consume. Diversify your information sources to avoid echo chambers. Fact-check claims through reputable, independent sources. Limit your exposure to overly persuasive content, and most importantly, understand how media manipulates emotions and perceptions. Remember, while media influence often happens subtly and incrementally, staying vigilant and informed is key to keeping your mind your own. Thanks for watching. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more content like this. Until next time, stay sharp.